Good evening, everybody. Just coming in to share a little bit tonight before we get into Monday's trading session. Uh, so let's go ahead and pop that up real quick. Take care of the legal stuff. All right. So did a little bit of back testing, and my back testing isn't just throwing a strategy into a program and letting it run to see where things are. This is actually me going through market replay in NinjaTrader and turning uh, the bot on and off when I reach levels that I'm looking for, or if the market's doing what I'm looking for it to do. So, you know, you can say what you want about backtesting, but uh, when you're running the market at 6 times speed and making decisions to turn the bot on or off, I think it has some validity to it. So let's just jump to it. And uh, so this was the results uh, over, well, let's just see real quick. Okay, I did not count the last day because it was only like a $26 day. Um, but I started this on September 22nd and ran it through to the 2nd of October. And again, the last day was like a $26 day. It was back and forth all day. Um, Finally, you know, the market got choppy, so I was winning, then I was losing, then I was winning, then I was losing. So I just called it a day at 11 o'clock. didn't uh, didn't ever hit my daily loss limit um, to just cut the day off, but also didn't make any money. So basically, just a break even day on the second. So in 9 trading days, we made enough to pass uh, a 50K evaluation. Okay, and we are on our way. If we go into accounts, and let's pull up the Tradify account as well. The Tradify account is up $452. The Legends account is up $1,200. I started trading the Legends a couple of days before I started trading the Tradify account. So um, we're going to keep working on those on Monday. Uh, but yeah, the rules I've got set in place seem to be doing rather well, and we will see what happens on Monday. Now, of course, everybody knows what happened on Friday. Um, so this morning, we actually gapped up from, uh, well, market closed at 479. We opened up at 777. So we gapped up 300 points and then we ran another 400, I think, um, 780. Yeah, to 080. So over 300 points, 300. Uh, hmm, I'm not mathing well. I'm working on like 4 hours of sleep. So 780 to 080 is 300. And then uh, another 70 points, 370 points run up. So yeah, about 670 to 700 points from yesterday's close is the top of the Asia high. We obviously created a 1 hour fair value gap here, and we do have the new week opening gap down here to extend that a little bit. Um, so yeah, we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. Um, I am looking at some major levels on the daily. We're coming into a super good day, daily levels. Um, we have this order block here, fair value gap with a balanced price range right in the middle. Um, if we take a fib from the swing low to the swing high, our 25% level is right in here as well. And if we take uh, our fib from where this order block was made, which was the beginning of this swing here, um, then you will also see that our golden pocket is sitting right in that area as well as the 200 daily SMA. So I am looking for us to come back into this area, rebalance this gap, hit the 50% of the order block, touch the daily SMA 200, and then bounce off of that. So we'll be really interested in longs once we get down here. Don't know how long it's going to take for us to get down there, but I think that is where we're going to go. Um, this fair value gap here has been rebalanced. There is no other fair value gaps that haven't been rebalanced other than this one. And the news cycle has afforded the market makers the opportunity to push price down uh, to then buy back up at lower prices. So this area right here just has a whole lot of confluence in it. And with the tariff problems with China coming back into play, I think it is a good excuse for big money to push markets down, take profit from where they're at, and then start buying back up at lower prices. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much my view on the market at the moment. Um, but we're day traders, so we're gonna just stick to our hourly chart. If we take a look at the hourly chart real quick, this is our 50% level. The top of this fair value gap to come up and rebalance this first fair value gap, which you see the market do a lot. It makes a double fair value gap. We can come up and rebalance this first gap inside the golden pocket of the push down. Would definitely be looking for shorts in this area uh, after confirmation of a reversal on a lower time frame. We certainly could get that reversal um, sooner than that. Some tradable price action between now and then. Um, in fact, we could come down and retest this fair value gap. The midline of that fair value gap is at the very top of the inverted fair value gap. So that would be a good retest area for the New York market to come down into before then moving higher, possibly middle of next week to get up here into this area. We do have some earnings coming out on Monday morning, so we'll just have to see what that does. For the YM, we have some financials and we have um, JP Morgan and Johnson and Johnson coming out on Monday. So those are two pretty heavy weighted stocks in the Dow, and we'll see how that affects price tomorrow. Believe they are coming out in the pre-market, so we'll see what that does and react and trade accordingly to price action at that time. So I would love to see us come back and maybe swipe this hourly high here. If we don't do it before the New York session, um, come and sweep this hourly high, fall back off, retest that fair value gap, hit the midline, and then bounce up. come up here, hit the golden pocket, and then come down and go towards that daily level that I'm looking at down here, which the golden pocket starts around 40, 130, 45, 133, and then the uh, fair value gap, bottom of the fair value gap and 50% line is pretty much together at 44,712. And then once we dip into discount pricing here, certainly start heading our way back up throughout the earnings season, because over the next um, 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to have all of our earnings statements coming out for the end of the year. So that's going to be interesting. And I think that's the perfect setup. Some bad news came out. We get to push down. Earnings are going to come out. I expect earnings to be good. Earnings have been good for the first 3 quarters of the year. So um, I would expect uh, that to continue. So that is my thesis for the market, and we will trade accordingly unless the market proves us wrong and does something different. So push down, come back up, push down, and then come back up and head for all-time highs towards the end of the year to finish the year off strong with good earnings throughout the market. And yeah, so we've got some really good levels to work with. And yeah, we'll go from there. So hope everybody had a great weekend. Won't be too long, and the New York session will be starting. So I'm going to go get my rest, and I will be on in the morning to see everybody then, both on YouTube and in Discord. Have a great night, everybody.